No, that's not what I mean.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to 999.
It ain't much, but I think some of my memories came back.
So we're here. We're down here in these awful rooms. At least we've seen two, and they seem the same, and they're not that pleasant. But we're here with Seven, and he had a small revelation, I suppose.
I think I've been here before.
And I'm not sure what he's talking about. So let's find out. Friend, what do you mean?
Huh?
Hello?
I said I've been in this room before.
What do you mean, like in prison? I can imagine like all prisons were the same. Also, I did mention before that I thought maybe he'd be the kind that had gone to prison.
You were here? When? Why?
But I guess he's talking about here. So let's hear him out.
Aoi, light, Nona.
Huh? Suddenly, Seven was mumbling to himself. They were words Junpei didn't understand. Seven's hoarse voice trailed off, and Junpei couldn't make out what he said.
What the hell was that?
What do you mean? Seven's brow furrowed furiously, and he ground his teeth back and forth.
It's right there.
Oh, I mean, maybe it's just like fragments of a memory, and he can't remember fully.
I feel like I'm this close to remembering everything, but I just can't.
Yeah, it has to be something like that. Seven stopped, frustrated. He pulled his hat off and ran a hand through his hair. Then suddenly, he looked up, his eyes wide.
That's right, an experiment.
Huh? What kind of experiment?
There was some kind of experiment going on this ship.
I mean, honestly, that's the most plausible thing I've heard all day. Especially with the way this ship looks. All the giant hospital beds, whatever these like weird quarantine prison rooms are.
An experiment? What sort of experiment?
All these weird gross scratches on the wall, public bathrooms.
They were trying to control people.
Okay, in what way?
Or something like that.
Right?
What the hell are you talking about?
Ugh. Junpei didn't know what to make of Seven's story. Instead, he simply stared as Seven continued.
Aoi, Light, and Nona.
Who are they? I mean, I'm assuming the first and last are names?
Those were their names. Well, some of them. The kids that were in the experiment.
Oh no. Oh, I don't know if I like this.
I think there were 4 or 5 more, but I don't remember all their names.
I don't like that he called them kids.
Yeah, that's right. That's why I'm here.
Is it really? Well, what did you do? Seven began to mumble to himself and wander aimlessly about the room. Did you sleep here in one of these? Oh, God. He looked confused. So far as Junpei could tell, the man was simply rambling, and there were odd twitches to his movements.
Experiment.
Really?
Cradle pharmaceuticals.
Oh. Okay.
Those kidnapped kids.
They were kidnapped as well?
Was I working that case?
Working a case? What you mean for Tom Nook? Seven continued to mumble to himself about things that meant nothing to Junpei.
Huh?
What does that mean? Junpei didn't have any answers for him, of course. He couldn't understand what was happening to Seven. All he could do was wait. After a few minutes, Seven finally stopped.
Wait, under this bed.
Huh? He crouched down and looked under the bed. His face registered mild surprise, and he began to mumble to himself again.
The home's gone? No, maybe it was a different room.
Maybe, I mean, to be fair, if you really did remember, it looks like all the rooms look the same. Man, kids, experiments, weird things. Man, I knew this fucking game gave me some kind of weird Rule of Rose vibe, too. That had kids in it as well, and let me tell you, that didn't end
A ton
well.
of rooms on this boat that look just like this one.
Dirty and weird like this and kind of gross. Same kind of vibe. At last, Junpei could contain himself no longer. Oh.
Hey, what exactly do you remember?
Yeah, just give me whatever it is. Just give it to me bluntly. Maybe we can piece it together, friend.
Maybe you could stop talking like a crazy person and tell me what's going on here.
Well, I mean, to be fair, Junpei, have you ever had memories just randomly come back? It's not really like a cohesive experience from what I understand. Seven stood up slowly.
Well, it's not like I really remember everything.
Yeah, he probably just has like random fragments come back.
I've only got bits and pieces, and they're scattered and don't make make much sense.
What did I just say? I mean, I watch movies.
I don't care. Tell me the bits and pieces then.
Yeah, let's hear it. Junpei could feel it. Whatever Seven had remembered, it was important. Very important.
Okay.
God! Seven drew a large, muscled hand down across his face. Whoa! If you looked at that out of context, you could read that like it was across Junpei's face. Oh! As he wiped the sweat from his brow, he spoke.
From what I can remember, I think I was a cop.
You? Like what kind of cop? Like a bad cop? Or like Gumshoe kind of detective cop? Because to be fair, you know, except for the Tom Nook drug cartel bouncer look that he has, he could also maybe pass for a Gumshoe type. Maybe, you know, maybe.
A cop?
Maybe more like Detective Bad. You know what I'm saying? That kind of thing. From investigations. That kind of thing.
Yeah. I was looking for that group of kids that got kidnapped 9 years ago.
Maybe that's the ticket. He's kind of like Detective Bad. He looks really, really harsh and strange, but he's actually a good guy.
You remember that, right? It was all over the news.
Do we remember Junpei? Is that real?
Yeah, I was still in school.
Oh, okay, so that actually did happen. At least we think it did.
I don't remember all the details, but I do remember some of it.
Okay. Missing.
I think it was a bunch of kids right around my age. They all just disappeared.
Where have these
Nobody knew
16 boys and girls? Oh my god, this is like Danganronpa right here, isn't it? Oh no.
It was all over TV and the newspapers every day.
Right.
So you're saying you were investigating it?
Huh.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
But do you actually work for Tom Nook?
I guess I found something.
I guess so.
There was this medical company called Cradle Pharmaceuticals that had something to do with those kids.
Ew, what a strange and gross name for a pharmaceutical company.
After I figured that out, I managed to get some information out of somebody who worked for them.
Okay.
I think it was...
Tonight, a ship is set to take the children to a large passenger liner docked offshore.
Okay.
Yeah, that had to be it.
Unless these memories were fabricated, because again, I've played too much Danganronpa to trust anything. But let's just go with what we're hearing for now. Oh, look at
That's why I
this.
went to the wharf.
Yeah, boy, where'd you get a pistol like that from?
In the shadows, I searched the harbor until I found the ship he was talking
What
about.
is that, like semi-automatic?
There was a bunch of movement there.
Okay,
Men in black suits, many of them carrying large bags.
here they come.
Bags. There was something about the way they moved as they were carried.
Well, they definitely look like they could be like body type bags.
No doubt about it. There were human beings in those bags.
Oh, okay.
I moved before I realized it.
Right,
I came out of hiding with my gun already in my hand.
right.
Don't move. I felt metal touch the back of my head.
Oh, maybe he revealed himself a little too soon.
Drop the gun.
Okay.
I kept digging the cold metal thing into my skull. There was nothing I could do. Did what he said and laid my gun on the ground.
Right,
And
right.
suddenly, there was a sharp pain in my neck. A needle.
Oh, he got drugged out. Yeah, okay.
A drug.
Okay. That
That was
seems
my last
plausible.
My face hit cold concrete. I was out like a light after that.
Right? Huh.
I woke up on a hard floor. Damn it. Shit, my head hurts. Where am I?
Look at him. Looks like he belongs in Yakuza.
A small, shabby bed, a dirty sink,
Right, one of these prison rooms, whatever this is.
a toilet with no privacy.
What you mean? There's nobody else in here.
I'd seen it countless times as a cop.
Well, sure. In
I'm in
jail.
a cell, huh?
Yeah.
Facing the toilet was a door set into the wall.
Okay.
It was still pretty woozy, but I made my way over to it. I pushed and pulled on it, but
Oh.
it won't open.
Right.
Not like I expected much else. Would be dumb enough to put me in a cell and leave it unlocked.
But you gotta try, right? It's part of the
Threw
thing.
myself against the door a few times, but it wouldn't budge.
Right?
I knew it. I gave up and made my way back to the bed and sat down.
But he remembers all this, does he? ...
I sat there for a very, very long time. Who knows how long.
Okay.
Then, I heard a faint voice.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
The voice was far away. I couldn't understand what it was saying. But I could hear one. It was pretty high, probably a little kid.
Oh.
Huh?
Ew.
No, it was several.
Several kids?
I hear 5 or 6, maybe more. Where? Where are they coming from?
Ugh.
I pressed my ear to the wall and tried to listen through it.
Yeah.
No, that's not it.
Other wall? Oh no.
Left. It's coming from under the bed?
Oh.
I hauled on the metal frame and flipped the thing over. And there it was. The bed had hidden an air vent under it. The hole in the wall was covered by a metal grate.
Oh, I see.
I dropped flat on the floor and peered through the grate. I couldn't see shit,
Okay.
but I knew it in my gut. This was where those voices were coming from.
Right, okay.
Hold up. Why are there kids here? But then what my inside man told me popped into my head.
Tonight, a ship is set to take the children to a large passenger liner docked offshore.
Right, okay.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Am I on that ship?
Right. Sorry, I'm only saying like okay and right. Like this story. What else can I say? I'm agreeing, but I'm also like captivated.
It didn't matter. All I knew was I had to get to those kids.
Okay.
I checked out the metal grate. Could I fit?
Maybe.
I stuck my fingers in and grabbed it.
Whoa.
And then...
Let's not. And then you took a shit. Sorry. I could not help it. Come on, Neko. Oh my God, poopy.
Yeah! How do you like that, you son of a bitch?
Man, boy, I think I do like him.
I finally got the damn thing off.
Right.
Sweat was dripping down my face, so I wiped it off and crawled inside.
I guess maybe we didn't have to hear that. Well, novel idea. It's all right. We'll hear every gross detail about how he ripped it off. Oh God, I would not want to be in that dark vent with no lights on a ship. Fuck no. Junpei, what do you reckon? Do you believe it? Junpei waited for Seven to resume his story. The longer he waited, however, the clearer it became that Seven had no intention of doing so. Is that all you remember for now, friend? He had gone silent and simply stared off into the air, his eyes blank.
Hey,
You all right, friend?
what happened after that?
He'd waited long enough, but Seven shook his head.
I don't remember what happens after that.
Oh gosh, maybe he'll remember as time goes on.
I think I found some kind of door out of the duct,
Okay?
and I think I found some kids too.
Some kids.
Not good. Why can't I remember what happened next?
Not sure what happened to him on the ship.
Ah, man, what happened to the kids, Seven?
Well, Junpei, you can't just force this shit, man.
Did you save them?
I don't know. I don't know if it was me.
Huh.
I've got this feeling.
Mm-hmm.
I think one of the kids died.
Well, in this kind of predicament, sounds likely, doesn't it?
A girl, I think.
Oh,
Huh?
that sucks. Deep in his heart, Junpei felt something very cold. Seven's head dropped and Junpei saw on it a look of sadness the likes of which he had never seen on the man before. The large man's eyes blinked rapidly, as if he were fighting back tears, and he swallowed hard. Oh no. His sigh was like the melancholy setting of an old abandoned building. He shook his head and spoke.
Anyway, just please don't ask me anymore, okay?
Oh, I'm sorry, friend. I'm sorry.
I really don't remember anything else.
Okay. After that, Junpei could hardly try to force any answers out of the other man.
It's fine. Don't push yourself. Going by what he said?
Right. Junpei left Seven to pull himself together and instead began thinking everything over.
The children who had been kidnapped 9 years before?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently a company called Cradle Pharmaceuticals had been behind it all.
Okay.
They'd taken the children to the same ship we're on now. They'd been brought here for an experiment.
I guess we're just like recapping the information so that we have it in our brain. That's something I'm not gonna forget.
Seven said it had something to do with controlling human beings.
Huh.
The 16 children who had been kidnapped were the subjects. Seven had said 3 of their names were Aoi, Light, and Nona.
Strange names. Well, not the first and the last, but the second one is definitely stands out.
I think that's all I got.
Is it because of translation, or is it because it's like code names like what we had before? Or like what we have now, I should say.
Oh, and Seven is, or was at some point, a cop.
Right.
I can't really use any of this information anyway.
Now he works for Tom Nook.
I didn't learn anything about the nonary game or Zero.
Okay, but we learned some information about this ship, though, which is still important, Junpei.
Why were we brought to the same ship where they'd done those experiments 9 years ago?
Perhaps we're in an experiment now.
And just what the heck is this about controlling human beings?
That I'm not sure about. But in a way, aren't we being controlled right now? We're being controlled to find a way through this maze with the parameters that were set for us.
That's nuts. Did they really conduct an experiment like that?
I mean, they're kind of doing it now. Huh. Okay. Before long, Junpei realized he had spent quite some time deep in thought.
I don't have time to just stand here thinking. I need to get moving.
Me all the time. I don't have time to stand here and think. Junpei shook his head quickly to clear it and returned to his investigation, thoughts swirling in his mind. Just like that. Okay. Right. So in the last one, we picked up some things. We've got this towel that has both the waterfall and the pool symbol on it. We looked that over for a minute. We have this tile that we got out of the sink. Now, to me, it looks like a 14, but it could just be anything. It also could be like something for a puzzle maybe we haven't seen yet, maybe some kind of electrical or pipe puzzle. We've also got a drawer without a handle, and it's got a shiny thing on the bottom. Now, I don't know if this is supposed to be like a mirror or whatever, but it's a drawer. Got this drawer. Doesn't have a shiny bottom. However, it has these two markings like on the back, like these little wooden pieces. So obviously it fits into something, and that's what we have so far. Now, if we're with Seven, we're in the first room, and I think we've pretty much looked at everything here. So I think the next thing we have to do, since we also looked at the second door, which Lotus was in, we're gonna go into a door maybe that we haven't gone in yet, which is this one over here. Now, I don't believe anyone went into this one. Oh, I don't like it. It's dark. Okay, I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. In the other room, the river and spring went together to solve the puzzle. Does that mean there might be a similar puzzle with this mirror? Well, there's nothing else here apart from the mirror. Maybe I just need to pair something with the mirror. Okay. It's a sink, but there's no light shining on it. It's hard to be sure because it's so dark here, but I don't think there's anything going on with the sink. This faucet is too hard to turn. Is there anything in the sink? Oh no, you can't even look in it this time. Huh. Okay. Let's look at everything first and then see what we want to do. Now there's a bed too. It's a blanket, not really a great one, but still. Anything under the bed? We can't click it. This light's barely enough to see by. I feel like I'm gonna see a ghost here or something. Ugh. Let's not and say we did, please. I can just barely see a mirror from the light coming through the ceiling. Now this room seems to have a mirror here, which I don't believe was in the other two. I don't think so anyway. Sure would be nice if that mirror was a little lower down. It looks like it's the same height as the mirror on the right. This one does seem abnormally high. Wonder if that means anything. Okay, can I... What's the deal with the lighting here? There's just this one beam of light. I'm trying to get over to the toilet area. The rest of the place is too dark. Oh, we can't explore the rest. What about the desk? Yes, that's here. Our friend the drawer? Arg! Why did he yell for that? God damn it, no matter how hard I pull on this damn thing, it won't budge. Well, we've all had that happen. Guess I won't be opening this anytime soon. It doesn't look like it's got a keyhole, and there doesn't seem to be anything stopping it. How the hell am I supposed to open it? Red herring, maybe? This desk is old and rusty. Okay. There's a simple chair over to where the light doesn't shine. Here's what I'm thinking. Just looking at the fact that this room is blatantly different with the light and everything. I don't remember Wind Waker. You ever play that? If you did. And other Zelda games as well, I think, employ this now. I think Breath of the Wild does too. If you have a mirror or a shiny surface, you can reflect it on things. Oh yeah! We can probably use this mirror to reflect the light. Now I just gotta figure out where to reflect it. Maybe if I go somewhere that's a little easier to shine light on. Oh. I can see a partition over there. It seems pretty pointless to bother examining it. Listen, nothing is pointless, sir. If I shine this light on the mirror and back... Look at that. I get it. The sun and the moon symbol. Now, we've seen these symbols. Where were they? Oh, were they not in the toilets? Were they not on the toilet seat? There was a toilet with a sun and a toilet with a moon seat, I believe. So I'm just writing it down. I'm not like drawing them or anything. I'm just writing down like sun and moon toilet seat because that makes sense to me. Okay. If I shine light on a mirror, symbols appear. The left side has the sun and the right side has the moon. Now I don't... Okay, he's saying left and right. Let me put that down as well. Just in case that's important for something. Left sun, and I put an R by the moon. Okay. I'm gonna remember this. Okay. Where else could we possibly shine it? Over here? When I shine light on the mirror in the back. Is that a number? 4 and 7. Okay. So it's either 47 for something. I'm gonna write it down. Or, think. You know what sticks out to me immediately? And I don't know if this is a red herring or not. It could just be nothing. But the sun and the moon were kind of like diagonal to each other. The sun being on the left and the moon being on the right. So the 4 is also diagonal. 4 being on the left, 7 being on the right. I'm just gonna put that like that. So I just wrote 4 and 7 below the sun and moon thing. In case we need it. Mist taught me these things. Mist and Riven. So if I shine a light on this mirror, then I get to see some numbers. I can see a 4 on the left and a 7 on the right. 4 and 7. It also makes, 11, which I don't know if we need, but I'm gonna just keep that in mind as well. Can we look over here? There's nothing special about this toilet paper. I don't really think I need to bother shining any light on it. Huh. So we can't even get to this toilet, can we? It doesn't appear that we can at all. Right. Okay. Let me think. Let me go see which toilets had which in it. Because I can't really remember. Right, okay, so here's the sun. But what do we do with the 4 and 7? So this would be the 4 for what it may be, if they're related. They might not be. And there's a moon in the other one. Yeah, I don't know. Here's the thing. Oh, you know what? No, that's dumb. Pretty old school toilet. Guess that makes sense, though. The ship seems pretty old, too. Oh, they mean like with the pull. With the pull thing. Can we unscrew anything? Can we do... Oh, we don't even have the screwdriver anymore. Man, every time we get one, we just ditch it. What is the stupidest thing ever? It's just like the sun symbol we saw in that dark room. Yeah, that's right. There was some kind of number hint there, too. Wait, why? Did you follow me? I didn't think you were there. You think maybe the number was how many times we took a piss? Nah, it's gotta be how many times we flushed. What? Did you just solve it for me? I was actually gonna say, do we just flush it 4 times? The only thing you can manipulate in this room is that string. Chances are they made this puzzle so someone wouldn't trigger it by accident. 1. Guess I should keep pulling on the thing then. Alright, here goes. Second pull. 2. Third pull. Oh yeah, Junpei, we're almost there. 4. Did you just hear something? I did, but it doesn't look like anything's happened here. Huh. Wonder what that sound was. That we definitely heard something. Right? We definitely heard something. Okay, did anything in this room change from what we can see? Sink's still filled with water. This is still here. Nothing came up in the sink. We already got the tile out of it. Okay. Anything in the bed? Dirty blanket. Sorry, I'm just looking. Never know. We already got this out. All right, well, if that's... Well, that seemed to be correct. So what that would mean is in this one, we would also have to flush. Let's do that first before we do anything else. Because here's the moon. We're the moon. Let's do it 7 times, y'all. You know what's going to happen. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's that sound again. It happens whenever I pull the string a couple of times. Junpei, did you hear something from the other room? The other room? You mean from the dark room? Is that where we need to go? Okay, I'm gonna take her advice because it doesn't look like anything much has changed here. Okay, what's going on in the dark room? Wait, is this the wrong room? It's the wrong room. Don't worry about me. I know my rooms. Hello? This desk is old and rusty. This opens! Oh, it was locked by some kind of mechanism. Okay. This drawer opens easily enough. 2 tiles. What do we got? Are they the same? But are they the same on the back? Appears to be. Wait a minute, weren't there 2 in that photo? But we only have 2 in our inventory. Is that on purpose? There are a bunch of weird lines on this tile thing. I don't get this. Maybe Seven or Lotus can help me out. What does he say for this? Same? Okay, so let's go ask them then. Oh, sorry. I thought maybe it was just gonna give it to us in a pile. Seems to be the exact same. So we've got some tiles to do God knows what with. Listen, I just wanted to close the drawer. I was trying to be a good person. Let's go see what Lotus has to say about them. Where is she? Is she even in here? Oh, I think you just have to say search and maybe she'll say something. What is this tile for? Red, blue, gray. Several lines in each color. What does it mean? Your guess is as good as mine. Does she say the same for all of them? Have you taken a close look at this tile, Junpei? I noticed that the 3 red lines here are actually on top of the other lines. The red lines? Yes. Aren't they like that in all of them? Or did I look at them? Sometimes these kind of things are like some kind of optical illusion. No, it looks like all... Yeah, the red is on top. That's probably why I saw the 14 so easily. Let's go see what 7 has to say about it as well. I'm assuming it's gonna have to do something with the door that we haven't even gone in yet. But just to be sure, I want to be thorough. A tile with 3 lines in it, huh? Hey, Junpei, I was thinking. The red line on the top. Doesn't it look like a 14? Yeah, 7, we had the same thought. Ah, Pog. 14, huh? Yeah, I guess it kind of does. That's gotta be a hint for it. Okay, alright. So let's go. Right, so those 3 doors we've done. What about emergence? Emergence. Tiles we found and the tiles here are the same size. When I touched the tiles on the door, I felt something weird. Huh? I can move these. Then that means maybe if you swap the tiles we got with the tiles on the wall, something will happen. Huh. I suppose now we just need to figure out what the strange designs on these tiles mean. At any rate, we should look for all the tiles that are the same size. You're right. Let's meet back here after we've done a thorough search. Oh, is there another one that I'm missing? Is there? Oh. How many do I have? I have 3. Apparently there's more. Okay. There's a door in the back. I wonder where it goes. I thought of that, and I tried a couple of things, but yeah, same result. Guess 7 wasn't about to do anything. Oh well. Well, where haven't we been? We got 2 tiles from here, and we got one from 7's room. So I'm assuming that Lotus's room is the one where we need to find one. But how? And where? So that I'm not sure. Let's see. Question, did we... We took the drawer out, but nothing happened. Of course. There's no way you could hide a puzzle in something that small. Yeah, I know. Still, Still seems like they might try to... Huh? What's that? It looks like there's something. Huh? It looks like there's something in there. Oh! We haven't used this yet. The one with the little bits that fit into a slot. I bet you that's it. Put that drawer in here. It sounded like something falling. What was that? I heard it too. Let's open the drawer. Motherfucker, is it the same? It's the same. Look at that. Oh, poggers, okay. Now how many do we need though? So that's another one, but are there any more? Okay. Well, it looks like we've investigated all the rooms. The only mystery left is that door. Alright, let's crack that mystery then. We've got 4 tiles. And there are a bunch of tiles that are the same size up on the wall here. So, if we replace 4 of the tiles on the wall with the one we've got, then that should open the door. Well, there's only one way to find out. Oh, here we go. Well, it's puzzle time, and you know what we're gonna do, guys? We are gonna start the next episode with this puzzle and figure out what to do. Will I figure it out? I'm kind of confident, maybe. We'll try a couple things and see. I want to know what's going on. Oh, I love puzzles, so I hope that you'll tune in for that, and I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and I'll see you soon in the next episode. Toodaloo.